Could Alex come back as a ghost in 1944? Now that 1923 is over, the Yellowstone saga is continuing with spin-offs, like as Taylor Sheridan's 1944 prequel. It will follow the Duttons during World War II and is set 20 years after the conclusion of 1923. It is probably going to focus on Spencer and Alex's kid, John Dutton II, who will be around 20 years old. 1944 might also include the kid born to Elizabeth Strafford, Michelle Randolph, and the late Jack Dutton, Darren Mann. However, will Alex be in 1944 in a similar fashion to how Elsa Dutton was in 1923? It has been suggested by Brandon Sklenar and Julia Schlaepfer that Alex might reappear in 1944 as a ghost. Even though it seems ridiculous at first, there might be a reason why Alexandra should stay in Spencer's life. As the omniscient chronicler of Spencer's life as the manager of the Yellowstone Dutton Ranch, Alex may take Elsa's position as 1944's celestial narrator. Spencer might even see Alex in his dreams. Taylor Sheridan has the freedom to deliberately add more supernatural elements into 1944 because he introduced heaven in 1883 and continued the afterlife in 1923. Kevin Costner in Yellowstone didn't get his version of heaven. Yellowstone is different from its prequels. Romanticized depictions of heaven were given to Elsa, Spencer, and Alex Dutton as compensation for the sorrow and injustice they endured between 1883 and 1923. However, spiritual themes and a hopeful vision of the hereafter were absent from the more grounded, contemporary Yellowstone. Throughout Yellowstone, a number of Duttons and other significant figures perished, including John Dutton III, played by Kevin Costner, but they were not granted their own interpretations of eternal joy. It's also possible that modern-day Duttons like John don't receive the same kind of heaven that Alex and Spencer in 1923 and the purer Elsa in 1883 earned. John Dutton III probably wouldn't have died out if Kevin Costner hadn't left Yellowstone in the middle of season 5. They didn't have Kevin do any scenes of John in heaven, even if Sheridan had written them, when Costner left and Taylor Sheridan decided to write out Yellowstone's main character's horrific death. Another possibility is that because modern Duttons like John are more morally tainted than their forebears, they may not receive the same version of heaven that the purer Elsa of 1883 and Alex and Spencer of 1923 merited.